Howdy guys and gals, I'm Silent Senior 09, and currently we are viewing the Nintendo GameCube screen. Why? Well, as you all might know if you've been following this journey, I'm using the Game Boy Advance player, which is connected to the GameCube, which is then connected to a very complex set of wiring and whatnot, so that I can record this footage for you all to enjoy. But that is not important. What is important is because we're at the screen, in my case, of before you turn the game on, because we have unlocked something last time. Last time, in case you missed it, we did marathon mode. We scored 50,000 points, and we got a message, I'll speak my words sometime today, that said, hey, do this. Turn the power on and press the B button, A button, and left twice on the control pad when Pikachu smiles. Now, you may not have necessarily needed to turn the game off, but I think, yeah, we probably did need to do that. This unlocks something called Frightful Speed. It's so-so. Not entirely anything that's worth writing home about, but it's a feature in the game and I gotta show it, so let's do it. And I have the ability to do it. So, upon turning the game on, we have to wait till Pikachu smiles, then enter the code. Boom! Once you've done that and hear the that means you did it right. Now what does that do exactly? Well, under one-player mode, and Marathon, Time Zone are garbage, I think. Or maybe it's just Marathon and garbage. Either way. Speed level! Normally, I didn't know this, because, you know, who in the right mind bothers paying attention to this unless you're playing this like you're playing Dr. Mario forever? This would cap off at 50! When you go through and you play the game and you're continuously trying to reach scores of just extreme heights. But with this code you input, it will now go up to 99 for your maximum total amount. That is what this does, okay? So if you were expecting something super cool, sorry to disappoint. Also, that's really loud. Let me turn that down. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get underway with what it is we are going to do, which is puzzle mode. Let me get down to it. Clear the puzzles in the number of moves. Okay, well, he's just going to sit there and tell us about it. Now, unlike, well, actually, no, the previous game to this series, Pokemon Puzzle League, did actually have files. They had actually more than 3. But in most typical puzzle games that stylize themselves in this sort of format, they didn't have just 3 files. They had actually only 1 file, and, well, anytime you turned the game off, that was it. You had to start all the way back to the beginning. Thankfully, this game isn't like that. So, we're going to start a new game. And Professor Oak's going to chime in here. Hi there! I'm Professor Oak! Clear the blocks and the moves shown to clear the puzzle. Press the B button to undo your last move if you make a mistake. Kind of like if you Control Z. Ahem. Press the select button on this screen to get hints from me. Good luck! Yes! That's another feature in this particular puzzle game that they included. Yeah, I get it. He's going to keep telling us to do stuff because he's bored. He's bored, man. Oh. Now, this starts off really kind of... Seriously? Is this supposed to be intimidating? Yeah, I know. So let's go over a few features while we're on this screen. Bottom right, you see the time that takes you how long altogether to clear the puzzles in puzzle mode. Above, it's the Pokemon that, you know, hosts for the stage, so anytime we match a chain or combo, they'll chime in. Hint, where the star count is, that's when we push select, or in my case, X. That will tell you the first move you need to do. I guess I'll just show it here because I rarely use that command. So this is what happens. Push select, and they will move your cursor immediately to the very first move you need to make in the puzzle. Now, obviously right now it's like, oh, well, that just gives it away, and anyway, you didn't really need to. But that's what that does, okay? And you may have noticed, oh, the 3 went down to 2 on that. There's a reason for that. You have a limited number of hints, so use them wisely. Also, is it possible to score them? Score more hints? Yes. We'll get to that when we get to it. The number that is bigger that is next to it, count, as Professor Oak was talking about, is the number of moves required, or that you're given, in order to complete the puzzle. To complete each puzzle, as you saw, we just have to match and get rid of all the blocks on screen. As is now, it's kind of so-so. It's really nothing too tough or advanced. But as you might be able to imagine, the further we progress, the more elaborate and confusing the puzzles can get. And if you're wondering, I have done a little bit of practice just to kind of give myself a feeler to understand, like, okay, what am I going to be hit with as far as how bad these puzzles are going to get. Until about round 4, stage 4, whatever you want to call it, stage 4 dash whatever number on up, that's when it starts to get really nasty, in my opinion. Maybe you all have a different opinion, you're experts, and you're like, amateur, totally. Come on now, it doesn't get hard until you get to the very last puzzles, man, come on. Okay, that's cool. But that's just me. And let's see, did I cover everything that's on screen? Yeah, I guess I did. I mean, right above us, on the upper right portion of the screen, is stage, and we're in what you would call World 1, and then we're clearing through the individual little stages, that being the puzzles. And if we clear, get this, if we clear a certain amount of stages, we can actually progress to the next world. What does that mean? Well, that means we don't actually have to clear every single puzzle. However, since I'm doing a 100% run, I will definitely take time to, well, complete every single puzzle. Another fun little fact for y'all. I have actually never completely finished every single puzzle in this game, so we're gonna have some fun together. We're gonna have some moments where I'm gonna sit here questioning my life choices of recording myself clearing through puzzles on an old game for the Game Boy Color. But, at the same time, I guess it could be beneficial for you all. Especially if you're sitting here thinking, man, all these game facts guides are just... They do something for me, but it'd be so much more if I had a visual aid. Boom bada bing, that's where I'm gonna come in, you know? Nice work! You cleared 8 stages. Now, you can go on to the next round. Use the cursor to select a stage. And the little heart monitor that was underneath him disappears, and we have the chance of going to round 2. However, I already said I'm going to go ahead and finish up the round, so here we go, we're going to do it. Now, if you're wondering, do you really unlock anything if you decide to clear every single puzzle and every single stage? Presently, I don't believe so. However, it does make you feel good. Oh! I'll take that back. There is one thing you do indeed obtain if you decide to clear every puzzle within that stage. Or every... I should call them what they're actually called. Clear every round of puzzles within the stage world that you have. Also, I should probably keep in mind to maybe explain my moves a little bit. Okay, so... this one's... it's not too bad, but... normally what I would do is, if I'm kind of stumped and there's like all kinds of stuff going on screen, like 3 or 4 sets of colors, I would count the number of blocks we have. In this case we have 5 reds and 5 yellows, which means we need to probably match the reds and the yellows in combo. Although in this case it's kind of a given, we need to match a 10 combo to clear everything. So this is kind of like, I think it's like puzzle 5 in this round that we had, except it's a bit more mixed up. But in this case, what we need to do is match or actually, you know what, I should probably show this off. Let's say you accidentally goof up. Oops! Match combo 6, and now you're left with 2 sets of the same, or 2 sets of the color, 2 reds and 2 yellows. Well, we can't very well get rid of these, no matter how many different ways we try to move this. So, if you push B, there you go, you can undo. Professor Oak actually already explained that, but figured I'd show it. So now, let's go ahead and get down to business. Flick the bottom, flick the yellow and red on the top, and then this is a lot like the puzzle we solved earlier in this whole stage. Combo of 10, baby. Whew! Okay, that was a little wordy-dirty, but hopefully I covered everything that needed to be done. Boom and a bing! And for clearing every round of puzzles, we get +1 hint. Kinda cool! We also get this cool round clear screen with a silhouette of a Pokemon fill-in. In this case, it's Magby. I don't exactly know why they chose just a random Pokemon to fill in, but okay, sure, why not? Let's just go with it. That being said, though, thank y'all so much for watching. Love you bunches. Please don't tail slap, and the next time we meet, we're gonna go ahead and get into round 2 of puzzles. Take care. Peace out, y'all. Check it.